Hi, hello. It's still good morning in Dubai. It's about going to be 5 to 11 morning time in Dubai. And sorry, it's coming on to the afternoon, okay, noon. And from wherever you are watching this video, I thank you very much for taking out the time and going through the video. And of course, I'm sure that I will be hearing also from you. You'll be giving me your feedback. You'll be telling me about your thoughts and means and ways of improving this video, okay, about customer service. Now, as I had said in my previous video, that the next video would be about your individual benefit from offering good customer service. Of course, when we say the word good, why not excellent? Why not perfect? Why not topmost, top notch? Yes, that will be done when you start with a good customer service. You will start improving. Now, benefit for yourself, I'll start from the beginning. You as an individual are in the service industry, okay? And you are a service provider, whether for your own company as the boss, or you are employed by a company to look after their customers, guests, clients. Believe me, people who work in the service industry, who offer service to these customers, clients, guests, are very particular people. They are different from the rest of the crowd. Okay? The reason being, it's by nature they are friendly, they are easygoing people. They are artistic. They are moody people. Yes, that is one drawback. Everything has plus and minus. So they are moody because even if the weather is, some people like sunshine, and if it is sunny they are very happy. Some people like a romantic atmosphere. When it is cloudy, when it is drizzling, they are on top of the world. So if they are moody, imagine how the guests are. They are also human beings. They are also moody. They also have their ups and downs, okay? But these customer service providers, the people who are professional customer service providers, are by nature always happy. They are never depressed. I mean, they are human beings, as we said. They are not supernatural. They also have their problems. They also have their ups and downs, but they know, like actors, like performers, that on the stage it's only their performance which counts. When they are there on duty, it's only their taking care of the guest which counts. The guest comes first. Your problems you may have your family problems, you may have your problems in your country, you may have your transport problems, you may have a toothache. Number one, if you have such problems like toothache, headache, or a cold, flu, which is, the germs are contagious, it can upset the guest. Even though they may not catch the cold from you, but they may feel shy, or they may not want you to come near them. It brings a bad feeling. So for these reasons, like actors, if they have to make up and put on a good face, and if they have some scars on their face, they had an accident or they banged their head in some place, and if they have scars, they will not go in front of the camera. They will take off, because it's their face which they have to portray in front of the camera. Same way, the customer service person has to portray his whole body, his whole attitude, positive attitude. He has to really be, what should I say, bring the customer also in a good mood by the positive attitude he or she portrays. So if you have such illnesses, you take off or you take rest. Don't come in front of the guest. Don't try to, because you will be moody, you will be short, your voice will be hoarse, and you may not be in a very smiley mood. Okay, when you are on duty, you are feeling well, and you, as usual, you are smiling and you make the guest smile also. That's the first part. Even if the guest is angry, when he sees somebody in a positive mood, it rubs off to them also. Now, if you are of such a demeanor that you are always happy, you know you are a very disciplined person, you know that if you have some problem, something, of course you have to look after those things, you have to solve those problems, but not whenever they come to you. You have to put them on the back burner, you have to put them on a back folder. Do what is required at that time, and that is your guest service. I call it being controlled by a remote. Don't let anything remotely control you. Don't let any person use a remote control to change your mood. Somebody starts shouting at you, don't let it upset you. Continue your good mood. Try to pacify the person or avoid the person for that time being. Don't be controlled by others, by their moods, by their sayings. If there is a person who always uses bad words, his bad language, try to avoid the person. Try to correct him in a very good manner so that they are not offended. Tell them that they could use better words than what they are using. It's bad for them. And how it affects you, the customer service as an individual, when you are doing all these positive things, it changes your life also. Customer service does not stop while you are on duty. Now let's take the word out of customer service, take the word of customer out of that, and you have service remaining. If you are a person who is always offering service to help other people, you are made for the customer service profession. You may be on the metro, you may be driving, you may see somebody who needs help, and you are such a person that if you see a lady standing beside a car with a flat tire, you will park somewhere on the side or reverse the car if it is possible. Come and help the lady. That's the service part which is inbred in you. If you see somebody asking directions and the person they are asking from is not sure or giving them the wrong direction, take part in that conversation. Try to direct the person to the right place, and in such a way that the person who could not guide them does not feel insulted or does not feel belittled. Don't ever show that you have been interrupted or that they are taking your time or that why didn't they ask somebody else, why did they come directly to you. Now if they are coming and directly asking you, and if this incident happens most of the time that people select you from a crowd, they point you out and they are there with you asking you things about the direction, about the weather. Now doesn't that prove something, that they selected you out of a crowd and they came near you because they could get the vibes that you are a friendly person, that you enjoy talking to people, you are a social person who likes socializing, who is never tired of talking or explaining or giving good advice. If that is your nature, imagine how would be your family life, how you will interact with your wife. If both of you can humor each other, can tell jokes, can combine their efforts to walk together, to go for jogging, go for picnics. You have meeting of the minds, as they say. Although you may have different ideas about life. Imagine when you both, husband and wife, are happy, and as parents, what the children will pick up from you. Do you know that 90% of the illnesses in the world, the sicknesses, whether it is mental or physical, are all because of bad mood, negative attitude. Try it. Become a positive person. And why go to others as an example? I'll give you my own example. I am now, thank God, 68 years old. I have never been to a hospital. I have never been to a doctor. Yes, last year I did make this mistake that I usually have stomach problem. It's chronic. Okay, I can take laxatives and others. But I went to the doctors and then I was taken for a joyride. Believe me, they found so many problems. They wanted to take so many tests. They suggested so many operations. I did some of the tests, and when they started coming negative, or in other words positive, there was nothing wrong, I realized that I was taken for a ride. They just want to make money out of me. There's nothing wrong with me. I stopped all that. Now I only go to a doctor whom I trust, and they are just treating my stomach problems, which are constipation. It's not a serious thing. Only thing is I had become habituated to the laxatives. They are trying to wean me off that. And I had also met during these times a good doctor, a lady doctor, who controlled my, they call it lipid, the fat on my liver. So now my pants are loose, I have to start wearing suspenders. Overweight is also a problem. Overweight does not make you relaxed. You're always under pressure. You're always under tension. Everything should be normal. I do a lot of walking. That's what the doctors also appreciate. And I don't do walking just for the sake of walking. I create such a plan that when I go home, that there is walking included in that. I use the public transport. I have to walk to the bus, and then from the metro stations, you know that it's a long walk to reach the station. You may enter the gate of the metro station, but it's always a long walk through the aisles to reach the actual embarking and part of the station. And again, when you disembark, again there will be a long walk, and then you wait for the bus, and when the bus drops me, again you have to walk to your home. So when you have a purpose to walk, you don't even notice that you are walking. Imagine that I even stand in the metro, even although there are seats available, and people keep on pointing to me that why don't you sit? Or people who are sitting will stand and give me because of my age. So kind of them. But I politely decline and pray for them. I bless them that they thought of me. But I do keep standing because my job in the office is mostly sitting. And sitting 8 hours really tires my knees and my legs. So walking keeps me lively, keeps me fresh all the time. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, but believe me, try a little dose of this serving other people. It will be like stardust. A pinch of stardust will really change your life. Thank you very much.